Hey, I'm Virgo and this is Psychedelic Actualization. On this channel we talk about topics like self-realization, self-actualization and working with psychedelics to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. So today I want to share more words about one of my deepest and most beautiful and favorite DMT experiences. I uploaded the experience. It was on 381 mics of acid, and then I smoked, I think it was 5 hits of changa. You can watch that video right over here, I guess. And I just want to share more words about that experience and try to describe what happened. So, because I don't quite remember it really well. So I was on acid and I smoked the first 2 hits and I let go into the experience. And this part I don't remember as much because the DMT was kind of unfolding a little bit and I saw some patterns or something. But the really interesting part was after like 5 minutes I decided to take more hits, and I took, I guess, 3 more hits of that changa, and then it was like an explosion, really an explosion of infinite beauty. It's so hard to describe like what I saw. Usually when I'm on DMT, like when I close my eyes, I don't see these patterns or these colors or something. But this essence of beauty, this art, these patterns, they are like an overlay on reality when I open my eyes. So that's what happened. But it happened like it was different than any other DMT experience I had, because the paintings, like the art, the patterns were more detailed, more specific. Like when I looked around, I saw these patterns. Sometimes I saw like a stone, and on that stone was like a specific painting, like similar to the art style of Alex Grey. But not really. It was so unique, but so infinitely beautiful. And it didn't stop. Like this wave of beauty, it was coming in like waves of beauty. And that happened for like 30 minutes. It was so intense. That's why I couldn't even like describe it in the experience. That's why I wanted to share this with you. So it was coming in waves, but really fast waves. Like every second it was like just in my face again and again and again, this infinite beauty and this art. And I thought to myself, like in this experience, like Terence McKenna said, if we can just bring something back from that. Like words can't really describe it, but like paintings do a better job, I guess. At least for this experience, paintings would do a better job if I could just paint one thing that I saw, because it was so infinitely beautiful. It was colorful. It was similar to sacred geometry. It was so profound, and these waves were coming in and they were changing. When I looked around, sometimes like I saw what was there, like the part of nature that was there. I saw that, but it was an overlay of other patterns. So once I looked around, there were like waves coming in, and it looked like a painting of a woman. Not really with a real face, but like the structure and the figure of a woman. And it was so colorful, and it just came at me and came at me and came at me. It was like look what is here, look what is there, and everywhere around me was like stuff going on, and everywhere was a different pattern and a different painting, kind of. It's so hard to describe. I mean, the whole feeling of the DMT was like going on for 3 hours, maybe 3 to 4 hours even, and it was still very intense. But like the first few seconds after the fifth hit were the most intense. It's so difficult to describe. You cannot really imagine it. But this experience in particular, it was like a DMT experience that stuck with me, and that I can still like hold some images that I saw in my mind. I don't really know like what to make out of them, but they were so interesting. They were so beautiful. Really, it's the essence of infinite beauty, and it was coming at me more and more and more. I was just to take it in gave me this feeling of gratitude and appreciation, just to be able to experience it. I mean, I say it all the time in these trip reports or in my life trips. It's a very similar feeling most of the time, not always. But yeah, I guess that's all that I can share. I saw like these structures, these paintings, these pieces of art kind of that were just coming at me and that were just like in my face. And it was so interesting and so profound, so deep. It kind of like looked like or felt like a different reality, but it was just this. And it's difficult to comprehend, because you just see a stone and then all of a sudden you just smoke a hit of changa and there's a painting and the picture on that stone integrated into that stone. And it is mind-blowing. Oh, I think when I do that, when that happens again, I will try to run to the stone or something and just touch it or look closer at it and see if it changes. Because yes, some paintings also changed and waved, and whoa, it's so difficult to describe. Sorry, I think words cannot really do a good job of it. So maybe I gotta learn how to paint and then paint some of the beautiful stuff I saw. So it was profound. And also for like 30 to 60 minutes I heard the sounds of the DMT entities. I don't know. I just heard like these humming sounds. Difficult to reproduce, difficult to describe. Like kind of like that. I don't even specifically remember them. And then all this stuff was going on. It was infinitely beautiful. So that's the lesson, I guess. It just showed me the infinite beauty of this life. But it's interesting, these paintings of art, these patterns, these pictures. Like, what do they mean? What do they want to show us? What should we take out of it, and how can we integrate this experience of beauty and of seeing these things? can we integrate that into this level of consciousness that we commonly share? I don't know. It's interesting, but it's also very beautiful. It's still like one of my favorite trips, and it's always so profound to combine LSD with DMT. Be careful when you do it. Really, it's powerful. It's really powerful. That's a warning. Have you tried to combine LSD and DMT? I would like to know. Share your experiences in the comment section down below. But it's powerful. It's kind of also, it was really overwhelming. 'Cause I couldn't believe what was happening. I just couldn't believe it. It was, after I smoked the third hit, I laid the pipe away, and it was overwhelming, and it was coming in waves, and it didn't stop. It didn't stop. And it was mind-blowing, and I just couldn't believe what was happening. But it was overwhelming in a beautiful way. I guess that's all that I can share with you today. I don't know how to describe this experience further. You can watch the live trip of this experience. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in topics like self-realization, self-actualization, and working with psychedelics to live a more authentic and fulfilling life, then subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and join our Facebook group, Psychedelic Actualization. Yeah, thank you for everything. Much love, and I will see you in the next one.